Hello, hello, hello. I'm John,
I'm Nancy.
and we are
J&N
J&N Travels.
Travels.
Welcome to another edition of our weekday 2 o'clock current new travel news update
Yeah,
with a little trivia thrown in. Thank you for joining us. We got a beautiful day out there, don't we,
it
Nancy?
turned out to be beautiful. It poured earlier
Yeah, it did all night actually.
and all night,
Thought we were gonna have some flooding downstairs
which
again.
I don't have to water the garden.
No, that's
What's
that's
left
always
of it.
good. We're at the tail end of our big pet city. We've got two dogs. Well, one full-time dog, one full-time rabbit, and a part-time dog for the past 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And they're right in there nice and quiet right now. So let's hope they don't disrupt things. So thank you very much for joining us. And we are going to, I guess, jump right into the news, Nance.
Jump right in.
And today's fun facts from Nance will be fun facts from the Caribbean islands, correct?
Hmm.
Okay. So let's jump into our first news item first. Current travel news stories.
Ooh, this looks good.
Yeah, this is kind of an interesting one. Okay, so this is treasure hunters battle to save wine worth millions from World War One shipwreck.
Ooh,
The Liborn was returning from the UK from a mission to deliver coal to Allied forces. Present-day treasure hunters have discovered a haul of vintage wine at the bottom of the English Channel and fighting for permission to salvage it. A German U-boat sank the Libern, I think it's pronounced Libern, off the coast of Cornwall on September 29th, 1918, just 6 weeks before the end of World War One.
1918. Oh
Yep.
my
At the
gosh.
time, merchant ships were frequently sunk by German U-boats, with as many as 15 a day being taken out as they attempted to reach the British ports. Imagine that. Just one after the other.
Yeah.
There's probably tons of stuff at the bottom of the ship's manifest mentioned champagne and brandy, but the explorers were shocked when they discovered the vessel was carrying a lot more.
Mm.
Photographs and video revealed tens of thousands of bottles of not just brandy and champagne, but red and white wine,
Ooh, I'll take the
as
red.
as well as Benedictine.
Benedictine.
Yeah, I'm not exactly sure what that is. The treasure hunters applied for permission to salvage the bottles, an expensive and technically difficult operation, but the government refused the request, even after the team pledged to donate some of the profits. So this is one of the type of bottles I guess that's down there. Kind of cool, huh?
That is cool. I've read many times how much there are treasures in the ocean. They said there's just thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars in
Yeah,
the
actually,
ocean.
probably millions,
Probably
but yeah,
millions. Maybe I should have said
a lot of
millions,
good
but
movies out there with sunken treasures. There, I
yeah.
remember one of the first one. I can't even think of the title of it, but it was Jacqueline Bisset, who we know. A
Oh
lot of
yeah,
people probably don't
Jacqueline
even know
Bisset.
her.
Yeah.
That was back in her heyday. Meg says, "Woo, Caribbean stuff, maybe some pirates too."
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a actually. Once you read your first fun fact, anyways, Nance.
Okay. My first fun fact on the Caribbean is only about 2% of the Caribbean islands are inhabited. Wow.
98% are uninhabited. That's why these cruise lines are probably able to buy so many islands, for their
Mm.
private islands.
Hmm.
Okay, let's just peek in the chat here, Nance. And welcome in. First in was Maxwell Smart, who's
Hey,
watching as he
Maxwell.
drives.
Maxwell.
And then niece, Marvelous Meg, as you call
Marvelous
her.
Mega. She's marvelous.
Jeffrey, Jamestown Baseball Commissioner. Sorry, I've been missing your show. I do
Oh,
have
hi,
a job now.
Jeffrey.
Well, congratulations,
Oh, good
Jeffrey,
for
on the
you.
job.
Congrats.
We
He's from
call,
Rhode Island, right?
yeah, we call him our photo. He's put a lot of very nice photos, sunsets and stuff up on
Beautiful.
different
I like
Facebook
Rhode
pages.
Island. We've had a lot of good memories in Rhode Island. We've been there quite a few
Yes.
times.
Welcome in, Tommy Dodson.
Hey,
Thank you for
Tommy.
joining us. Okay, so the next news story is, you know how Universal is building a Nintendo Land? Well, you probably didn't know that, but they're building
No.
a Nintendo Land. So Universal sets early 2023 debut for Mario Kart ride.
Hmm.
This is one of our son's favorite video games. You remember that?
Hmm.
Universal
I do.
Studios has narrowed the opening date window for its upcoming Super Nintendo World. The park now says that the video game themed land will open in early 2023. The Hollywood installation also will be the same augmented reality motion based dark ride as the original in Japan, creating a real life Mario Kart experience for riders. As part of the Team Mario, guests will steer through courses underwater and in the clouds to compete for the Golden Cup. Here you can see they're on like I'm
Hmm.
not sure how these drive through, but then you'll be surrounded by some kind of 3D that makes you feel like you're part of the video game.
Cool.
It's a park that I don't know a lot of details. I should do some research and do a thing on that, but it's opening up. I think it's in Florida. They're opening
Oh.
another park that's going to have based on a lot of the video games.
Did you ever play the Mario game with Johnny?
I never did. Did
No,
you?
no, I didn't. I only played one that was oh my gosh, I can't think of what it was now.
Jeffrey says he works on an oyster farm. That must
Oh
be
wow,
fascinating
cool.
work, Jeffrey.
Yeah, nice. Bonk, is that the one? I think it was Bonk.
Bonk, yeah, that's
Yeah.
not Mario, but that was on.
No, that was the only, that was Turbo Graphics.
Trying to Was that TurboGrafx?
Yeah.
Okay, I was
So
gonna
that's
get
the only
television.
one I played. Our son was a master at it at 5 years old. He always beat me, but that's
Tommy
the one I played.
says his grandson would love that. He's a Mario Kart
Oh,
fan.
is he? Yeah.
There were a lot of versions of Mario games, you remember? And we never got into them.
No.
Johnny liked them. In fact, he just got there's something out there now where you can play old CDs, games on
Oh,
CDs.
yeah, you
And we
want
actually found, I thought I threw them all out, but we actually found a stack of them
nice.
downstairs, so you can
Yeah,
play on
very
it.
nice.
Oh, Meg's an old
Mario?
Nintendo girl.
Oh,
Yeah, loves
right,
Mario.
yeah,
So Mario, you'd love this ride then.
yeah.
I'm not sure when. I think I said the end of 2023. They're hoping it will open in Florida.
Yeah.
Okay. Now this means a lot more to me and you than probably most people out there. This is the Mount Washington, the ship
Yes.
up in New Hampshire.
Yes.
All right. So Mount Washington cruises. Okay, so if you're looking for a cruise, but not an overnight cruise, just get a feel of a little bigger ship, but not
Yeah.
huge. The Mount Washington cruise is on Lake Winnipesaukee in New Hampshire.
Beautiful lake.
For 100, this is their 150th anniversary.
Is it
was around that long?
really?
Yeah, I think that might
Wow,
be the
that's
original right
amazing.
there
Oh my gosh.
on the picture.
Yeah.
For 150 years, the MS Mount Washington has offered scenic tours and dinner cruises on Lake Winnipesaukee, New Hampshire's largest lake. Located in the foothills of the White Mountains, this historic ship and their sister vessels navigate more than 300 islands and 44,000 acres of crystal clear water. They are okay. Now the different type of cruises, as you know, they have theme ones, and there are narrated cruises which are going now for $42. They have sunset dinner cruises, which is $60.
That would be nice.
Sunday
So
brunch
pretty up
cruises
there.
for $60.
Wow.
Summer cocktail cruises for $30. And then they have a small boat. Okay, this is the Mount Washington.
Yeah, I've seen that boat. Yeah.
This is inside the buffet.
That looks good.
one
They
of the
still have the
dinners.
buffet, huh?
Yeah, it's one of the nights. I've done the buffet, and I've done most of those at some point in my life.
Oh, you have?
Yeah.
I didn't know you
See
had
the
them.
setup for a buffet there.
Yeah.
And then this thing here, which is kind of funny. Do you remember these? This is a mail boat. This
I don't
boat goes
remember.
around the lake and delivers mail to each of the houses on the lake.
Oh yeah, cool.
And it's been doing it for years. And then you can actually sit with them when they're delivering mail and get a tour of the lake and see the whole route, which is kind of
That's
neat.
nice.
I've never done that. And that one costs $42 to
Oh,
do that
okay.
for thing.
That's cool.
But of course, like every place else, these cruises on top of the fare are tacking on a fuel add-on charge, service
yeah,
and fuel add-on charge they
course.
call it. And that ranges from $6.50 to $8.50.
Well, have to do it. Understandable.
Kind of cruddy, huh?
Yeah.
Hey, the captain is on board.
Hey,
Speaking of
Billy.
ships, is that the one they jump off, put the mail in the box, and run and jump back on the boat? They'd have to swim, I guess, if they did that. I guess they could do it quick, run across the pier. Or in our neck of the woods, they take a baseball bat to the mailbox and knock it. But
Yeah.
let's see.
We haven't been to Winnipesaukee in quite some time.
I know our sister-in-law has her family had a place on it. We used to go up there in the summer, but we haven't done that for years.
No, a long time. Yeah.
Okay, brain break. First of all, anyone heard of this beer? I found this in the back of my refrigerator. It says Kona Brewing
I
Company,
like that beer. That was good.
Island Colada Cream Ale with coconut and pineapple,
Hmm.
limited release.
Hmm.
You never heard of that?
Coconut and pineapple.
It's
Oh,
not
let me
bad.
try a sip of it again.
It's not bad.
See if I could taste the coconut and pineapple.
And for anyone that's observant, still have the Celtics hat on. They haven't been knocked out of the playoffs yet. So
I definitely can taste the coconut.
yeah, I tasted that too earlier.
I like that. I like that a lot. That's good. I like the can. It's fancy.
It is. I didn't even notice it has the islands on the back.
Yeah,
Kind of cool.
it is cool.
All right, let's get the brain back up here again. Okay, here's the first one. I will give the answer. Oop, I better get that quick little thing in here. It will come up during the next brain thing, but for right now, if there are 3 apples
3 apples.
and you took 2 away,
Yeah.
how many apples do you have? So just keep that in
Okay,
mind, and
all
we'll
right. If
visit
there are
it
3
later on.
apples and you took 2 away.
Right, how many apples do you have? Okay. Jeffrey says, hopefully the Boston Celtics win today. I agree with you, Jeffrey. It's going to be tough. You know, we all thought they had it made after the first game, and then the second one, Golden State seemed to figure out how to beat them. So let's see who reacts better on game 3.
Hopefully Celtics.
Welcome in, Ashley Radcliffe.
You can't say it. Hi,
Thank you.
Ashley.
This is part of a Roy and Becky Ray. Thank you for
Oh,
coming over.
well, welcome in and thank you for joining us.
All right, so our next news story is, this is, I guess, good news. 10,000 Jamaicans to be recruited to work on cruise ships.
That is good news since they're short-handed.
Very short-handed. Beginning this past Sunday, June 5th, a total of 10,000 Jamaicans were recruited to work on cruise ships overseas, according to the Jamaican's Minister of Tourism. He said the massive recruitment drive came at a time when the cruise sector was showing signs of growth and the telling indicator that Jamaican workers were viewed positively on a global stage.
That's
The
awesome.
minister added that recruiting would be handled by operators of the cruise lines, and Jamaicans only need to have a clean police record and
Good.
a clean bill of health. Most major cruise shipping companies were recently been on a global recruitment drive for workers. Jamaica, based on the numbers, is one of the highest on the list.
Oh, I'm sure they'll be excellent workers. Go Jamaicans.
No, I mean, it's funny because when
They're
we're on a
much
ship,
needed.
when we're on a ship, I'm trying to think of the countries that we mostly, it's not Jamaica.
Was
They usually,
Philippines.
Philippines is huge, right?
I'm not sure where our cabin guy, I don't want to say boy because he was a man, our cabin man was from. You had a lot of conversations
This
with
is our
him.
last one you're talking about?
Yeah, he was very good.
I don't remember where it was from.
Yeah.
Do not remember there. Okay,
Oh, you're making me hungry.
donut time. I don't know, those look good.
Yeah, they all look delicious.
The most delicious donuts in America. There's no better way to start your day than with a freshly made donut, or okay, let's be honest, a baker's dozen. I don't know any
That's
place that gives you,
13.
that gives you a baker's
No,
dozen
I don't
anymore.
either.
The best donut shops in America range from old school joints that have been serving them up since early part of the 20th century to modern places pushing the envelope when it comes to imaginative ingredients and eye-catching toppings.
Wow.
So I have a list, and I'm not going to read the list of every state and what they rank that state, and it's not your typical chains, as the best donut place. If you have a state you want me to read you the name of the donut place, you can go out and get yourself a dozen donuts. Just put that state in the chat. I'll pick a few random ones here. Let's see. We've got Alabama. The number one ranked one is the Heavenly Donut Company.
Oh, that sounds good. I like the name. Heavenly Donut.
let's see, California, the Donut Bar.
The donut bar.
Florida, I know we get Billy in here. So
Krispy
Florida,
Kreme.
Mojo Donuts.
Oh,
Mojo.
Mojo. Oh, they have all those different fancy schmancy donuts, right?
No, I thought that was the Voodoo
Oh, that's
Donuts.
Voodoo. You're right. That's where you're right. That's in Oregon. I think your brother's been
Billy, do you have one of these near you? Have you ever tried that? Let's see. Meg is in. Where's Meg? Where's Georgia? So Georgia is Sublime Donuts.
there.
Interesting, huh?
Yeah.
Let's see.
Oh, they all sound good to me.
What are the states in here? Anyone
What was
else
New
have a
Hampshire?
state? New Hampshire was. Right, New Hampshire. I should have ordered my list a little better here. Okay, New Hampshire is Harvey's Bakery. It's on the seacoast.
Harvey's
Yeah, it's on
Bakery.
the
Okay.
seacoast.
No, I hadn't heard of that one.
Yeah, Billy likes the Voodoo Donuts. My brother got one of those.
Yeah,
I remember he said a while. It just
yeah,
packed on them.
yeah. When he went to Oregon, I think.
Meg did have Sublime Donuts. Are
Did
there a
you?
lot of those places, Meg, out your way? Tennessee would be, that's right, Tommy, you're from Tennessee. Fox's Donut Den. Fox, like the
Like a
animal.
den,
Fox's
okay.
Donut Den. That's an interesting one.
Yeah.
Let's see. Rhode Island. Where's Rhode Island? Rhode Island is PV Donuts. The
PV.
letter P, the letter V, and then donuts.
Hmm.
Hey, welcome in, Danny. Thank you for
Hey,
joining
Danny.
us, my friend. In your neck of the woods,
He's
Sands,
Oklahoma.
Oklahoma. Did you know the #1 ranked donut place in Oklahoma is Polar Donuts as far
Polar
as
Donuts?
quality and taste and flavor? You ever have a Polar donut? Okay, Mix is only one of them.
Hmm.
It's totally- Oh yeah,
I
Iowa.
always like to try the one with the bacon on top.
Billy's, yeah, I mean that's a lot of them have been trying that.
Yeah.
Billy
Then-
says he misses Donutland back in Iowa. Let's see, what
Donutland.
do they rank this as a #1 Iowa? According to this, this is a weird name for Iowa. Mahalo's Coffee and Mini Donuts.
Oh.
Ever hear of it, Billy? That's you, Nance. Okay, if you he likes Hurt Donuts. I don't see that one. Let's see if there's just a few more. Mississippi is the Tato 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 Nut Donut Shop.
I'm gaining weight
I like
as we
this one.
speak.
Delaware. Delaware is a fractured prune.
That's weird.
Hey, welcome in, Blaine.
Hi, Blaine.
Blaine, are you going live after us? I saw a thumbnail, but then I didn't see a thumbnail. Vermont was Sweet Wheels. So if anyone has another state you want to throw at me, I'll give you the #1 ranked donut place in that state.
Oh, they look so good. I want a donut now.
Okay, so our next one is luggage falls into water.
What?
Passengers boarding
No.
P&O Cruises Ventura on Saturday in Southampton got a wet surprise when a full luggage cage was accidentally dropped overboard during embarkation. A lifeboat was dispatched and the soggy suitcase were retrieved. According to the social media post, the luggage cage filled with passenger bags was inadvertently dropped from the Mayflower Terminal, the oldest terminal at the Southampton cruise port. Ventura can welcome as many as 3,192 passengers, but one luggage case holds 15 to 20 bags, depending on the overall size and dimensions of the bag. So that's the cage right there. See that?
Yeah. Wow. Hope that doesn't happen again.
They load the boats and they retrieved. I think they got all the bags, but I'm not really sure. You know, you haven't read any facts over there. Why don't you read like 3 of them? So what we're doing today is Nancy's after each news thing, she's doing a fun fact about the Caribbean islands as the topic today. So go ahead, I guess you're #2.
So most of the inhabitants of the Caribbean islands are descendants of African slaves who were brought to the islands by European colonial powers to work on the sugar plantation. They stayed on the islands after slavery had ended. #3, another one of those Caribbean fun facts is that parts of all 4 Pirates of the Caribbean movies, The Curse of the Black Pearl, Dead Man's Chest, At World's End, And on Stranger Ties, starring Love Him, Johnny Depp, Orlando Bloom, Love Him, and Keira Knightley were filmed in the Caribbean. How convenient.
Yeah, very convenient. Huh?
I will be right back.
Okay, bouncing back. Blaine asked for South Carolina, with the top donut in that state is Sonny's Donut. So there's not Duck's Donut. Have you ever had a Sunny Donut, Blaine? And the Jumer, welcome into Jumer, New York. Let's see. The number one ranked donut in New York is a place called Dough Donuts. Okay, just want to see if I missed anything in the chat here. Welcome in C&J Journeys. Thank you very much for joining us. Never heard of Sunny. Well, you should probably go out and get one. They sound like they're probably pretty good. All right, so this was our first brain. If you want to throw in the chat, the question is, if there are 3 apples and you took away 2, how many apples do you have?
That's funny.
Mick says, that you back there pushing the shift? He's talking in the backdrop.
Oh.
Certainly not me, Meg. Okay, let's go back. So do you know the answer to this? If there are 3 apples and you took away 2, how many do you have?
If there are 3 apples,
3
and
apples, and
you have
you took
2
away
because you're
2.
holding 2.
That is the correct answer. It's supposed to be a trick, obviously.
I know. I figured it out.
Let's see. And we got Meg got 2. Let's see. Tommy had 3. Yeah, I guess you could make an argument for that if you're assuming that you were the one that was holding the 3 apples.
Oh, that's true.
Billy
Yeah.
2, Jeffrey 1. The answer according to this is 2.
Oh man.
All right, let me throw. Okay, so your second brain is a rebus, another rebus. Think about it, answer it. We'll give the answer when we get to the next brain. This is the name of a movie.
Oh, I know what it is. Alrighty.
Okay, well, don't give it already.
No. I
Hey,
love that
welcome in,
movie
James
too.
Cantonese. Thank you for
Hi,
joining us.
James. I love that movie. That was a good movie. It's been a while since I've seen it.
Okay, Nance. Our next one. Oh, actually, where did you leave off?
I'm on number 4.
All right, why don't you read number 4?
So number 4 is Jamaica was the scene of the very first James Bond film, Dr. No.
Now, I don't know if that's the one with, I think it was Ursula Ursula Andrews, was filmed in front of Dunn's Falls, which
really?
I visited. Yeah.
Oh yeah, you've been there.
I don't know if that was Dr. No or not, or if there was another James Bond movie filmed there. Okay. News, Canada, border restrictions to continue. Okay. Canada has extended its pandemic-related entry requirements through at least June 30th, according to its announcement by the country's public health agency. The announcement came the day after the Canadian Parliament voted down the motion to end all pandemic-related travel restrictions. All travelers are still required to use the ArriveCan app to submit their travel information, including method of entry, proof of vaccination, and more. Fully vaccinated travelers no longer need to submit pre-entry tests to enter, but they may be randomly selected upon entry for testing. Travelers are also required to continue wearing masks while using public transportation, including airplanes. Okay. So that's not the happiest news, right?
No.
All right, let me go back here a little bit. Welcome in, James. Welcome in, Shanna Kraft. Thank you for coming in from Roy and Becky's.
Hey, Shanna.
Nephew Paul Vines.
Hello,
thanks
nephew
for coming
Paul.
in. Let's see. Okay. Paul is driving again.
All
I don't
right.
know if we've ever caught him outside his truck.
No.
But he probably drives every afternoon, right?
I would think so.
Okay, you want to read the next one?
Okay, I'm on number
Fact
5.
number 5.
Fact number 5, another one of those interesting facts about the Caribbean is that the shortest runway on Earth, not more than 1,300 feet long, can be found on the Caribbean island of Saba.
Saba.
Where is Saba?
I don't know. It's something to look up, right? And I don't think I'd ever land there on a plane either.
No, Saba. Huh?
This is an interesting thing that should be going when we go on our Carnival cruise in October. This should be working. Carnival deploys menu mate food ingredient program fleet-wide. Extensive dining options help feed the fun at the Carnival Cruise Lines, and as anyone with food allergies knows, having a variety of healthy choices is more than just enjoyable, but also important to safety. This probably will help your stuff.
Mm-hmm.
That's why Carnival is now introducing the menu mate food ingredient program fleet-wide to accommodate guests with special diets more efficiently than ever. Operate on a touchscreen tablets at food venues across the Carnival fleet. The menu made food ingredient program is powered by software to reduce the risk of allergic reactions. The new program is the first of its kind among major cruise lines.
That's great.
Yeah. Staff will ask guests about food allergies and enter any restrictions into the program. The software will then sort through all available options and display which items are allergen friendly, which options can be modified to exclude allergens, and which selections should be avoided. The modified to the program eliminates the lengthy process of conferring between guests, waitstaff, and chefs over the ingredients of the menu items and possible substitutions. I mean, even someone like you who likes trying to do gluten free and stuff like that, I imagine could have them tell you what stuff
Yeah,
has the worst stuff, right?
yeah.
Okay, your next one, Nancy.
Let's see, number 6. There are more churches per square mile in Jamaica. Oh, I love churches. Than in any other country in the world. You can even find this record in the Guinness Book of Records. I didn't see any churches when I went to Jamaica, and there were more churches in Jamaica.
Well, there were some. I mean, we walked around Port, and there were some there,
Yeah.
but we didn't go inland much
No,
at
I
all.
didn't. I like going into the churches.
I've only been to Jamaica twice. Once was when we did Duns Falls, and that was way back.
No, we
And
did.
then when we went and we just hung around the port area.
Yeah, we just hung around the port area. Yeah.
And what was the
We went to the Margarita.
Margaritaville? That
Yeah,
was
that
it.
was pretty.
It was nice.
And the beach was nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was great.
And they had a pool and everything
Yeah, it
else.
was nice.
Meg says this menu mate thing is going to be so helpful. I imagine
Absolutely.
so many, because ingredients nowadays, there's so many allergens out there.
I know. I always remember hearing this story in the news how a woman who had a peanut allergy died at Bertucci's Pizza. I think she asked if they had peanuts in it because she always
So you
did.
use a utensil that had been touching or
but
something?
I don't know what happened, and she passed away.
Wow. Not good?
No.
That's interesting. Tommy said Saba is, let's see, is in the Leeward Island, just a mountain with a runway.
Oh, okay.
No beach, he believes.
Yeah, wow, that's interesting.
We'll have to look that up.
Yeah, I want to look it up as well. Thank you for that information.
Okay, brain break. What movie is this?
You want me to say it?
Well, let me just, if anyone wants to throw it in last minute here to get credit, I'm going to go up to the top and see. All right, what do you think it
It's
is?
The Green Mile.
Very good.
I love that movie.
Let's see. Who was the first one? Of course. You know, Billy's mind always going to the Mile High Club.
Billy!
Paul's right there with him. The two captains battling out with that title, but it is The Green Mile. Good
If
movie.
you've never seen the movie, you got to watch it. It's excellent. Tom Hanks is in it.
Meg was the first one to get it right.
Yeah, Meg would always get it. That's why she's Marvelous Meg.
Okay. Oops. My divider. All right. This is the next one. What happened in 1961? It will not happen again until the year
What?
6009.
Oh my gosh. So that was 3 years after
What?
after I was
Yeah,
born.
what happened in 961? It will not happen again until the year 6009.
I'm clueless on that one.
Okay, let's see. All right, Italy just lifted all travel restrictions.
Oh, okay.
Italy lifted all virus-related entry requirements this week, allowing travelers to visit the country without having to show proof of vaccination,
Good.
get tested, or show proof of recovery, according to the country's National Tourist Board. The new rules, which went into effect on June 1st, put Italy more in line with the other European countries that have lifted pandemic-era travel rules, including the United States, Sweden, Iceland, Ireland, and Croatia. As of June 1, 2022,
All right.
a green pass or equivalent certificate is no longer needed to enter Italy. All virus-related entry restrictions have been lifted. Yeah, remember they had that green pass in play where you had to get it and just to get them come in. So
Mhm.
many, you're not hearing with the different viruses popping up now, right?
Mhm.
Different stuff happening out there. You're not hearing any pullback. They still
Mm.
seem to all be going forward with the removal. Let's see. All right. All right. This one is Disney Plus. Now they had a deal last year. We don't have Disney Plus. A lot of
No.
people have Disney Plus. That's the additional pay
Mhm.
station.
Yeah.
So they had a deal last year, and they're offering this deal for the second year in September for 2022. And what Disney has done is they announced that they will bring back its Disney Plus Day event later this year on September 8th, 2022. Last year's event, which was held in November, allowed Disney Plus subscribers visiting the Disney theme parks to enjoy a few special perks, including early entry to all the parks,
That's
special
nice.
character meet and greets, photo pass opportunities, and more. No details about this year's event have been shared yet, but hopefully we will learn soon since this year's event is happening earlier than it did in 2021. I
That's
don't
a
know.
nice perk.
Would you ever want Disney Plus? I just don't think there's enough on there that we
You
would.
know, I don't think so.
I just don't. Doesn't seem like there's much on there, does it?
Yeah. I did enjoy seeing all the Disney movies though when we stayed at the Westgate. Wasn't that nice? Seeing The
Yeah.
Lion King, the realistic version of The Lion King, I thought that was really good.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing too. It was a novelty. The two
And then
places
we
we
saw,
stayed at, the Windsor Court, the Windsor Hills,
mhm,
and the Westgate, both had their own little movie theater.
yeah. And
So
we saw Christopher Robin too. That was really good. That was an excellent movie.
surprisingly a good
Yeah,
movie.
we really enjoyed that.
Yeah, it really wasn't based around Winnie the Pooh, even though the characters were in
No,
it. It
it
was
was well,
around
well
his life.
done. It was very well done. Yeah, I liked it a lot.
See, Meg says she's been enjoying Disney Plus,
Oh yeah?
but it is cheaper than Disney, that's for sure.
Yeah.
That's the thing. Universal just went up this week, I think it was, with their price. Disney's going to follow
Oh, of
with
course.
all the added costs they're throwing on now. Meg says is a new. Where is it? I like the Nat Geo stuff, and of course all the Disney stuff. Don't know what that is.
No, I don't know what that
I love
is.
the new Owl House show.
Oh, I don't know that.
That the owl from Winnie the Pooh.
I love owls.
And Billy likes because of Star Wars. I like Disney Plus. I've been watching the Obi-Wan Kenobi
Oh
each
yeah,
week.
I know that.
I didn't realize
I'm
he had
not
his own show.
I didn't know that either. Yeah. I'm not a big Star Wars fan, but I do know the characters.
You want to read your fact?
Um Okay, number 7. The only foreign place that former President George Washington ever visited was Barbados. He went there with his brother Lawrence, who suffered from tuberculosis, in the hope to change the change of environment would do him good. The house they stayed in is still there. It's been restored and can be visited.
Hmm.
I love Barbados. That was a good choice. Only island. You picked a good one.
Yeah. Oh, Meg says National Geographic is Nat Geo. Now, they have a new one on
Oh, okay.
Netflix that I haven't really watched yet.
Yeah,
National Geographic that we'll have to peek into, but that's kind of cool.
that is.
You want to read the next one?
Number 8.
Yeah.
The Caribbean has over 7,000 islands, and the Bahamas make up 700 of those. It consists of 1,063 million square miles and 13 countries.
You were talking a minute ago about Barbados. Anyone that's looking for that was one of my favorites.
Yeah,
Would you say?
Barbados is beautiful.
We love Bermuda
Yeah, we love.
and we love Barbados. And I've heard Aruba is very similar to Barbados, but the big thing about it is you get off the ship. I don't know, would you say it was on a mile? You walk a
Yeah,
mile and
it
you
was
get
a
all
really
the
lovely
beaches
walk
there.
because you go through the little downtown, and that was really pretty, and then the beach.
You don't even know you're walking really that far because
No, it
it's
was
so much
very
eye candy. You're looking
beautiful.
around.
Beautiful walk.
Yep, and the beaches are clean. And you
Yeah,
felt
beaches,
safe,
yeah,
extremely
all of
safe.
that. Yeah, it was nice.
Now, when we sail in October, we're going to Aruba, which I'm looking forward to.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
Our daughter honeymoon there, and it's supposed to be a beautiful island, right?
Yeah, everybody I know that's been to Aruba says how beautiful it is.
Yeah, but so Barbados, Bermuda,
Hmm.
what are the ones? Trying to think of something that just jumped forward. I don't remember. All right, if you want to read, you can read one more. Then that's number 9.
Okay. The Caribbean has 19 active volcanoes. Volcanoes help shape most of the Caribbean, and they're still not done. There are 19 likely to erupt again, volcanoes in the Eastern Caribbean. Wow.
Yeah, I didn't realize there was that many active ones.
No.
Hey, welcome in, light of God and darkness. Thank you for coming
Hello,
over.
light of God and darkness. Welcome.
Oops. Okay. All right. A brain break on this one. And what happened in 1961 will not happen again until the year 6009. Any idea?
I'm clueless.
I had no clue, but of course,
What is it?
guess I can't. I wish I was keeping track of this. Meg.
She gets
Said
it.
She got it. Yeah.
Meg, marvelous Meg.
The years are the same upside down.
Oh, that's pretty cool. Okay. Huh. Very cool. I didn't get it. Glad you did.
And Billy is agreeing with her. 1981 will never happen again. Billy says, what happened in 1981 will never happen again. The greatest captain of all time was born. Oh, Billy, you seem so
Ah.
young. 1981.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
So I was watching one of Billy's doing a Jimmy Buffett song. I don't know where I'm going to go when the volcano blows.
Oh yeah.
I was just
Yeah, I
I
like
was just
Jimmy
talking to
Buffett.
him on a chat or something. Some of the concerts he went, he just went to Jimmy Buffett
Oh,
down south. I forget which what's
that's
I think it was over the
awesome.
border, the neighboring state, but and then there was a concert before that,
Yeah,
and
that's cool.
he's got his Weird Al concert coming up.
Oh,
I didn't even know Weird Al was still performing.
no, I didn't know that either.
There's a guy that goes back to our.
That's so cool you saw Jimmy Buffett. I would love to see him, and I know I missed out on seeing Elton John because I don't think he's doing concerts anymore. But
Well, that was the one he saw.
you saw Elton
He saw Elton
John?
John, yeah.
Oh man, I would love to have seen him. Um, my brother and sister-in-law saw Elton John when he came to Manchester, I think.
I didn't know that.
Yeah,
Did they really?
yeah, they did. I would love to have seen him. I just love his music. He's so talented.
Okay. This is kind of a rebus. We tried this last week. It's more of a cartoon. I'm gonna throw one of these, at least one of these in a week. Can you tell me the name of this movie? And we'll give the answer at the end of the quick local park updates. Let's see. Oh, Meg says, love Weird Al. I'm a fan of him.
Oh, he's been around a long time.
Pretty sure Meg, Billy's going to that. So maybe he'll give you a ticket.
Really, you should raffle off that ticket in one of your shows.
Yes, that'd be a good idea, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, the first, let's see, how many of those do you have left?
Not really sure.
Let's see, red. Okay, so you're on 10. Why don't you read 10, number 10, and then you can get 11 at the end of this. Bless you, bless you. Nancy's got allergies, and we get 2 dogs and a rabbit for 2 weeks with dried hay and everything else. So it's been a little rough on her.
Let's see. In 1976, Jamaican authorities fired upon Jimmy Buffett as he taxied his seaplane in the waters of Negril. Bono, a U2, was also aboard. Oh, Bono of U2 was also aboard and was terrified. He compared the experience to being in a James Bond movie. Jamaica apologized, and Buffett wrote a song based on the incidents. Jamaica Mistake.
They do that song, Billy?
Jamaica Mistake.
Jamaica Mistake. I don't even know that.
I don't know that
I'll have to
song.
listen
Yeah,
to
I'm
that.
not familiar with that one.
Okay. First picture is updates from the Florida parks. Finding Nemo, The Big Blue, and Beyond to open June 13th. Fans of Finding Nemo musical, which we liked a lot.
Yeah,
didn't
we did. We
It's
really
like
did.
puppets. It reminds me of the original. Most people probably haven't seen
The
it.
Lion King.
Lion
Yeah,
King,
yeah, I remember
where you
that.
see humans kind of.
Yeah.
I don't know if those are called marionettes, but they're controlling the puppets.
Yeah,
Well,
I know.
this was the same with the Nemo.
Yeah, they were. I mean, that takes a lot of strength and
I
coordination to do
imagine.
that.
Yeah, you try and get in sync even if you're not controlling these
I
puppets. You're
know.
controlling the puppets, and you're visible, so it's not like you're down below
Right, you're
controlling them.
visible, right. They did a great job.
Yeah.
It was fantastic, yeah.
Well, people who want to see the sequel, there's now a new one out called Finding Nemo: The Big Blue
Okay.
at the Animal Kingdom. They won't have to wait much longer. The reimagined version of the show, which will be opening next week, June
Nice.
13th. This updated show is 25 minutes long and is set in the timeline of Finding Dory's sequel. So
Oh,
they shortened the show because
Yeah.
we saw it was like 40 minutes long. So
Right.
now it's 25 minutes.
that's good.
But that's kind of cool.
Yeah. Oh, I always like this Mickey and Minnie, how they're dressed for Animal Kingdom.
Okay.
The safari Mickey and Minnie.
Okay. Our Home Our Life, welcome in. Thank you for coming over.
Our life, welcome.
They just hit a milestone.
Did
I was over in
they?
their chat last night. Yeah.
Awesome. Congrats.
Okay. And okay, I didn't see an answer from Blaine, so he is going live. So Blaine goes live right after us. The next one is Mickey and Minnie Character Meet and Greet reopening at Disney's Animal Kingdom.
Yay.
The Mickey and Minnie Meet Greet experience at the Adventures Outpost, which has been available since 2020, is set to reopen on June 19th.
Well, that's good because you spend so much money on Disney World and you want to get those beautiful pictures of your family with the characters.
Yeah, well, the
we
thing
still
is,
have all the pictures that we have with our kids with characters. We have up on our walls. They were great.
right. And it's the little things. That's why you go to Disney.
I know.
It's not
the
just
little
going on the
things,
rides,
yeah.
it's the parades, it's the shows and the
Yeah.
characters, all the kind of
And you
stuff.
remember how excited our son was when he saw all the characters when he was 3? There's Mickey, there's Pluto.
Well, the daughter was with the princesses.
She's quiet, but she had a big smile from ear to ear when she saw the princesses.
Right.
He was more vocal, but she was very happy to see them.
Now, do you have any clue what this movie is here on the screen right now?
Let me see.
We've never seen it. I don't even, if anyone's seen this, Tell me if
No,
it's
I
any
don't. I
good.
don't have a clue.
Okay, this is the Princess and the Frog attraction. Okay,
Oh,
it's set to open in 2024. This is the one. Remember the big controversy? They closed. They've been saying this for years, but it looks like they're gonna finally close down Splash Mountain,
yeah, yeah.
and they're gonna retheme it to this
I
based
think
on this
that'd be
movie.
cool. I'm on board with that, even though I haven't seen the movie. I think that would be a
You
good
know what? We never saw the Splash Mountain movie either. That's just funny. That was based on a movie that
South.
there's, I think, that's been out of. I only think you can watch it.
No,
So
it's
otherwise,
something Song of the
Song of
South.
South,
Song
right?
of the South. I've seen some of that Song of the South many, many years ago.
The Princess and Frog attraction reportedly set to open in 2024, though an official announcement from Disney won't be made until July. The Princess and the Frog actress Anita Rose, and she's the one that she wasn't supposed to tell people, but she let the secret out of the
She
bag.
did.
Recently revealed that the attraction based on the film will be reopening sometime in 2024. When the official comes next month, we should learn more about the upcoming attraction, including when the Splash Mountain attraction will close forever to make room for
Oh,
the new ride. So that's kind of looks cool like that
yeah,
if
it
you look
does.
at it.
I think it will be nice.
It almost looks like they don't see those are the old Splash Mountain ride things. So
Yeah,
probably don't have to change much.
yeah,
Just the actual characters.
yeah.
Okay, so the next one is actually let me just check here. Hitchhiking Bones, welcome in,
Hi,
Don. Thank you
Hitchhiking
for coming
Bones. Hi,
in.
Dawn.
And Brian, thank
Hi,
you for coming
Brian.
over.
Thank you for joining us.
And the captain wants people to know that he's premiering the video next week on the Raid Parade,
Okay.
where I go on the ride on Splash Mountain.
Oh, nice.
Did you get wet, Billy? Or is that the thing we wait for, the suspense?
Yeah.
Okay, so the next one, SeaWorld Orlando confirms 2023 opening date for the new surf roller coaster.
Mm.
SeaWorld has been teasing the new roller coaster project for several months now,
Mhm.
but now the park has officially announced a seventh roller coaster. I can't believe it has that many.
No, I can't either.
On social media, confirmed that it is indeed a surf coaster and that it will be
Wow.
opening next year.
All right. That'll draw in the roller coaster enthusiasts.
I kind of mentioned this earlier on one of our news reports. Universal Orlando Resort raises annual pass prices.
Mm.
Universal Resort has hiked prices on the annual passes for both Florida residents and out-of-state guests. That's us,
Yeah.
unfortunately.
Yeah.
Seasonal power preferred and premier passes have all seen price increases from between $25 to $40,
Wow.
depending on the pass price. We're still waiting for Disney to release annual passes to
I'm
out-of-staters.
still waiting. Don't hold your breath.
If they don't, they'll lose us to Universal next
Yeah.
year. Brian says his first Special Olympics softball practice tonight. I play first base. I am number 24.
Oh,
That
good.
sounds fantastic, Brian.
Yeah. Have fun.
Yeah, good luck. And it should be a good night tonight.
Yeah.
Billy didn't get wet, didn't stay dry. He got moist on Splash Mountain.
Oh, Billy.
Just a little splash.
Billy, you're gonna sit up front. You probably
That's
way
it.
in the back.
He was probably cowering beside some little
Yeah.
girl, using her as a
Yeah,
shield.
Billy. You kind of wimped out there, Billy. You gotta get in the front seat and get wet.
Okay. Now, last one on the park review is Summer Blockbuster. Now, this is cool. I'm not sure exactly what it is, but it's a tribute store in Universal. And I
Yeah.
think what they do is pick some of the older
Yeah, you
rides they
did that
had.
the last time.
No, this is different.
Oh.
Summer Blockbuster Movie Tribute Store now open at Universal Studios Florida. Universal Studios has opened their summer tribute store, which will have a retro summer blockbusters theme. Inside, guests will find rooms based on E.T., Jaws, and
Oh.
Back to the Future, each housing plenty of merchandise based on the respective films. There will also be plenty of 90s inspired throwbacks featuring the original logo of Universal Studio Florida and what looks like a fun op that resembles the old confrontation attraction. Remember that?
The old
The
what?
King Kong?
Oh yeah. Yeah, we talked about this on our last.
It was
show.
different though. There was a different. This is they redo the tribute store each summer for a different theme.
Oh, okay. All right. Gotcha. That's really cool. Someone came up with a good idea. That was awesome.
Okay, and You want to read your last fact
My
before we
last
get into
fact,
this?
let's see what my last fact is. At 6,288 feet, Mount Washington in New Hampshire is the tallest U.S. mountain east of the Mississippi River. The Caribbean has 7 peaks taller than Mount Washington, including Pico, Duarte, and the Dominican Republic, a whopping 9,843 feet in elevation.
Okay,
Are we going to the Dominican Republic? Are we going to Amber Cove? I believe
yeah,
we
one
are.
of them is. One of them is stopping there. Okay, so let us take a quick look over at, let's see. Canton, car 54, where are you? So that's
I remember
way too
that.
old for you, that
Yeah.
show,
Why is he saying that?
because that's Brian's number, uniform number.
Oh, Brian was 24.
Oh, 54.
No, he said 24.
Well, they typed 54 then.
Oh, all right. I thought he said 21.
He was in
Sorry.
the back of the log ride. That's what we figured.
Figures, Billy, you got to do that ride right. Get up front.
Hey, welcome in, Princess Life with Mariah Hyatt. I think
Ah,
she changed her
Life
name.
with Mariah Hyatt. I like that.
You changed her name, unless she has a second channel.
I don't know.
How you doing today, Mariah?
Wish I was in Florida, Mariah.
Dawn says, we are waiting to see if Walt Disney World will resume sales on the annual pass. I'm not expecting it until later after the travel search. Yeah, we thought for sure, Dawn, that was going to come through last year. We're going to get it for our first winter down there last year, and never did.
No, it didn't.
And this year we decided, we're going to wait right up until, well, we leave, right? The end of the year. Hopefully they will come out with the annual pass again. If not, then we'll buy the Universal one.
Go to Universal. That's our backup plan.
But you would hope that it would come back.
I
That's
hope.
a good point, though. She's saying after the summer rush, maybe they'll sort some things
Maybe.
out.
That is a good point.
Okay. Bill says, I didn't have a choice where I could sit.
Oh, Billy.
Mariah's doing well. Oh, Billy's waiting for the end. Billy, though, you're in Florida. So you can actually, there is a pass available for people in Florida. So you can buy one, because we tried to finagle any way we could to look like we were from Florida. And they were really strict on it.
Oh,
Oh, okay. She does have 2 channels, Mariah.
very good. That keeps you busy, Mariah.
It does. Okay. So this final one, let's look back and see who got the answer to this movie here.
Hmm.
Do you know the answer to it?
No, I don't know it.
Okay. Number 3. That's 2. There is 3.
You got it? Meg got it? Billy get it?
All right, yeah. No, Meg did not get it because she's never heard of the movie.
Oh,
so
okay.
she's abstained herself from guessing.
All right.
Billy did get it first.
Billy got it.
Say
Okay.
no, well, and Tommy right after, and they get it at the
Very
same
good.
time. So Say No Most Fire.
St. Elmo's Fire. I watched that.
Did you know what it
It's
was?
not a no. I didn't know what it was, but that wasn't a that was a TV show.
No, it was a movie. I think the TV show came from the movie, probably.
Oh, okay. I don't think I ever saw the movie. Have you? You've seen
No.
it? No.
No.
I remember watching the TV show.
So the answer to this was St. Elmo's
Oh,
Fire.
yeah, that makes sense now that I see that he's Elmo. I didn't really catch that.
All right, let me just peek in the chat here.
I'm a little
Annual
slow.
annual passes. Billy says, I get a Florida discount. There's one annual pass, but it's only Monday through Friday.
Ah,
See, that was when we were trying to get it. It was funny. We get down there, I asked him what it would take, if I had to have a receipt from something, but you have to have a utility bill in your name.
that's what they said.
And we actually went over to the office, Magic Kingdom, I think, talked to someone there. They wouldn't budge. And there was someone another YouTuber who her and her husband had a pass, and they wouldn't even issue a annual one for one of the children. So they're very strict about it. Let's see. Yeah, imagine people don't realize, Meg, how much goes into editing videos. You do one video a week and you spend hours doing it. She's been putting one out on the raid parade that they have on Friday. Billy says, I would get that annual pass when I'm actually moved down over. Yeah, no, that's a good point.
Yeah,
How
that's
how
true.
often will you use it? Because you're what, a good 4 hours from the world, from where you are?
He's in the panhandle.
Yeah, Mariah, I didn't even know you had a second channel. I remember looking at your first one. I'll have to pop over there.
Mhm.
Okay, a reminder again that Blaine is coming up right after us. That's the link to his
Next up is
live.
Blaine.
And let's see. Disneyland recently, Don says Disneyland recently suspended sales of their Magic Key program. They're the ones who started up soon and they were selling those right along.
Wow.
That's not a good sign, is it, Don? You know, Meg, that's a thought. We could pay either Billy's power bill, get a receipt, or maybe get a receipt from his Bud Lime people or something like that we could use.
That's funny.
But he's 7 hours. He's like we are from Niagara Falls.
Wow, yeah.
Yes, help establish residents. Yeah. Okay. Well, did you finish yours? Yeah,
I
you finished
did.
yours.
I
All right.
finished.
Well, thank you very much for joining us. And
Thank you all for joining us. We really appreciate
we
your
gotta go
support.
tend to 3 animals in the other room, and hopefully I didn't destroy anything.
We gotta check the fur babies.
Celtics hat still stays on until they're knocked out of the playoffs. Yeah, that's. What would you rather us pay, Bill? Your Bud Light line bill or your power bill? He says power bill's less than his Bud Light line bill.
Oh gosh.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you very much, everyone, for coming in. And we plan on going live this Sunday at 4:00.
Yes.
So please keep an eye open for our thumbnail, and we hope to see most of you in there.
And stay young and have lots of fun.
Goodbye, everyone.